Wow, you came all...
Ah, my...
I'm going to...
Not to mention the fact...
So you're saying I was...
Beth.
You know I'm right.
Great.
Okay. Haven't changed. This is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need the space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy. But for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this wrestling for the competition, I learned the best path.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair.
NXT is going to be ready.
How so?
We're going to hustle.
I would have just wanted to go.
I know a guy.
First things first, you're going to explain just how the hell you got in here.
Chase got us in. Right?
That's right.
I have no idea.
Well, that's...
Freaking Tom!
We're here to show...
Is Shawn Michaels?
None of them are here.
I told you this was...
Wait,
You won't
just remember if this...
JC were just telling me they wanted some real competition, but I guess you'll have to do. Kidding! Let's see what those Raw and SmackDown GMs were so interested in. You notice my new black suit I got? Just trying to fit that whole rebel mutiny vibe. Is it working? After this match is over, can you help me set up my new office computer? Having trouble with that pesky dongle again.
There's the tag.
Hey, Chase! Maybe you should chase after a new career. I got a million of them.
We weren't ready for that match, Troy. But I promised the outcome would be different with more time to prepare.
Speak for yourself. I was fully prepared.
I'll handle this, Chase. So, what do you think about a rematch, Troy?
I think it's cute you think another. Typically
Thank you.
perfect.
Anytime.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champs game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase. And instead, we have the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention, it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jane have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. Man.
What a punch. That could make an opening for her. No respect from the champion shown there.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Oh, what a forearm.
Oh, man.
Big boot.
Up and around, tilt-a-whirl slam. Locking up here. Oh, hook to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus came with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
By pulling a fast one on NXT.
I don't think.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome. But I do have to remind both. And besides, and if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun.
Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous.
I know you will. Which,
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs.
Yeah, it is convenient.
in any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage.
And I'll be focusing on Raw.
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos?
Why do you think I'm here? Word on the street is Raw and SmackDown need...
Yeet. We need...
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helped.
For real.
But we've seen that all...
Seen it?
It's impressive the way Mutiny's...
You got something.
You said it yourself.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I should.
So you do have...
Yep. and I'm kicking it off later.
Can't wait, Oos.
Who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Washington, weighing in at 240 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Animal Batista!
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Boom! What a right!
Shoulder tackle to the body.
A bear hug, squeezing the breath out of him.
This is a moment when you're desperate.
There it is, tapping out.
Here is your winner, the Animal.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look,
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
no. Mutiny is chaos. Anyone. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides. We need to embrace our path.
That's a power.
Kathy. So stand with me and take the third. Relax.
You'd better. That is.
I always...
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors.
A bear hug, squeezing the breath out of him.
Byron, it looks to me like Braun Breaker's in trouble. Will he tap?
I have never seen Braun Breaker in this tapping out.
Here is your winner, the Animal.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and the rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right. Look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it extra well done. Even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack. That felt dumb.
It's not.
Good
No.
Okay. It's not real?
It's not.
Okay, I understand.
I thought you said you had this under control.
I do. This is on me. How about I end it next? It'll be a night.
Just make sure when it's over.
Each of these four has something to prove at tonight's special.
Going for the early pin here. Now we have Orton. The pin is broken. That could have been it. Ouch. Boom, right in the button.
Bruising attack to the stomach.
Bam. German suplex. Well-placed kick to the gut.
Another damaging
Bang.
kick. Oh, and a clothesline to follow.
Counters the Viper's attack.
Woo-wee.
It looked like Balor's quest for excellence was met with some resistance there.
He's already feeling the damage of Extreme Rules. I hope he prepared for more of this.
Check your face up for that one. Randy with a count. Ooh, he fends that off. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. The Viper bringing up the hole. This match will continue. Snapmare takedown and a kick. And a well-timed counter. He puts him into the corner. Oh, there's a response against Finn. Boom, a forearm smash. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Bear hugs, furiously trying to
with a bear hug. Can he do it? Yes. Ooh. Vicious right forearm.
And Gunther looking a little less dignified himself after absorbing that blow. Solid punch. Showing no signs of defense here, guys.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Ooh. Oh my God, a clothesline.
Granatep, here it is.
And Balor. Kick out, close to 3.
That was a long 2 count there.
He breaks the hold and this match rolls on.
That'll leave a mark.
Taking out the arm, great strategy. Squeezing the breath out of it. Breaking the hold. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them. He interrupts the hold. That was close.
No idea where this one's heading.
And slides back into the ring.
Brought down with a snap air. And that core area really getting lit up.
Bear hug. Well-placed elbow. Will get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
And Gunther starting to really feel the wear and tear on this battle.
Been holding strong for so long throughout this fatal 4-way.
Oh, ouch. Knife edge chops. Gunther delivering a powerbomb.
Gunther can taste victory now.
Torturous focus on the leg. Ooh. Booty boot. You doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. The Viper is in. He has nowhere to go. Tap. He taps.
Here is your winner, the Animal Batista!
And there it is, the NWO. Troops once again while they're back and more formidable than ever, clinching a critical victory tonight.
Absolutely, Cole. This victory isn't just significant, it's too sweet.
Me be. To everyone who thought they were part of the point, but now my WWE and our true.
Hand it to you. Reviving the NWO to draw out the weak links from Mutiny was genius.
And maybe found.
He was a wild card, but
Not as...
that's true.
Absolutely.
We should talk about what's next.
Mutiny maneuvered their way in.
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice.
Exactly. And since you're facing...
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not direct...
Sounds good to me.
With all this NXT,
Don't you?
I do better.
And they will.
We...
But don't.
One last...
But
Keep those back.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created. For the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands. You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it. Oh, man. Inside Russian leg sweep.
Now into the octopus stretch submission. Seth Rollins close to losing.
And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem. I just found out that Shinsuke...
Damn.
It's definitely...
We've been here.
We have?
Yeah. We tech despite every...
To be fair, you drove...
I hate to interrupt here, but we need...
The hero of the moment.
Not quite the war.
After you and you...
And that's what you're gonna get.
You haven't heard?
Somebody beat...
He didn't lose the...
If I'd have...
Well, you weren't.
I'll go take it from...
You can't just waltz. So are you ready to...
Hell yeah.
Okay.
You're on SmackDown like...
Glad you're... Could be.
May...
Sure.
Okay.
Sheep. Wait.
Beat up.
Wait.
It's a...
La Congrehit?
La...
I'm going to go have a talk.
I think that...
Find yourself in...
You gotta...
Oh. Oh.
Chosen, I kicked your...
I did.
But then... You gave her the undisputed...
Yes.
You are ridiculous.
It was...
No,